Welcome to our YouTube channel. So today we have the current political scenario in the Middle East, Pakistan, USA, and all over the world that we are heading towards the World War III. But today our mainly the main topic of our podcast is that Pakistan have sent two squadrons of Air Force as well as Army AWACS along with different military equipments at Saudi Arabia. So, will this move create doubts in the minds of Iranian, or it has some other agendas? We have a guest with us, a political analyst, Hamid Khan. So, we will ask that what you have a point on this, what you think about this scenario.
It's a very good question. In the current geoeconomic scenarios, everything is evolving and emerging every day by day, and even after every hour, the situation is changing. And if you are talking about the defense pact, which have been signed between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia last year, that's just a continuation of that pact. Pakistan is sending its troops at Saudi Arabia. You may ask that this time maybe is not a right thing for Pakistan, but we have some sources who said that Pakistan have completely taken Iranians in loop, and Pakistan have tell them that they are not against Iran. So it's just for defense of Saudi Arabia, but its epicenter is not Iran. This is for some other countries or some other things. So as we know that Pakistan, Iran, and even Saudi Arabia, they all are Muslims, brotherly countries. So there is nothing against Iran. So this is definitely a wrong time, but it's a very good move for Pakistan in the current emerging scenarios.
Is it like Pakistan overstretching its military muscles? Because on one side we have India, on other side we have Afghanistan, on Iran we have no so much like good relations. So, what do you think about this?
No, I don't think so that Pakistan is overstretching its military muscles. The reason behind it, or if you want to completely go behind the whole story of Pakistan, the military posture, it's just based on defense. If you if you look at Pakistan's military posture, always based on India, and it's always based on defense strategy. That's why Pakistan have become a nuclear power so that it can tackle its eastern as well as western enemies like Afghanistan and India. But the last year in May, when there was some kind of war between Pakistan and India, where a number of beautiful Rafales were shot down by Pakistan. At that time, if you know, India was not alone against Pakistan. There was some other country as well. So if Pakistan is moving from Pakistan to Saudi Arabia, it's just a continuation of that defensive setup. So if Pakistan is moved there, Pakistan have to perform two roles. First of all, Pakistan is promoting itself from just a simple nuclear power to a regional middle power. If Pakistan is there, then it can solve the issues between the Middle Eastern Muslim countries, and it will also will keep a check on its other country that was involved in the war of Pakistan and India last year in May. Pakistan will want do some checks at that specific country. That's why it's just a continuation of the main defensive posture of Pakistan. It's nothing like Pakistan over expanding its military muscles or something they're doing extra. No, it's just the same and continuity of the same thing.
So, are you talking about Israel? What about specific like which country? Is Israel is really a threat for Pakistan or Pakistan just over imagining the things? What do you think?
Obviously, that country which was there in India last year, that was Israel. But as far as a threat as is concerned, no, Israel is not a threat for Pakistan. And the defense posture of Pakistan is not centered on Israel. It's just centered on India. That's why Pakistan whole missile mechanism or whole missile dynamics is just based on India, and it has the same range as India has. But if you talk about any country or any person, that person or that country will definitely think about some preemptive things which will sports them. If Pakistan is in Saudi Arabia, if Israel wants to do anything against Pakistan, then it will help Pakistan and it will give some margin to Pakistan. This Israel is only relevant to that extent, nothing more than that. And Pakistan obviously not thinking about Israel. Pakistan is just thinking about Saudi Arabia because it's a brotherly country, as well as Iran is its brotherly country. So it's just for timing, it's just focus on these countries, and Pakistan wants to make it wants to show the role of itself as a mediator as well as a consolidating power in the Middle East, so that these countries will make good relation with each other. So Israel is not the focus of Pakistan, and it's not actually a direct threat to Pakistan.
Okay, so let's talk about India. Where is India? Currently, we are saying no India anywhere. Like there's no role of India in either with like US. There's a very good partner, but there no India with any diplomatic not in with them.
The main problem with India is that make they have make a habit of making bad moves at a bad time. That's happening just in the era of this Vishwa Guru of this tea stall boy Modi. And earlier India has a very good role in the diplomatic world, and it was a non-aligned country, and India always stand with the with right countries and for the right causes in the history. But now, right now, they leave behind the Palestine. They just went to the fatherly land, and as well as they are not in good terms with Donald Trump. And after the war last year in May, Pakistan have beaten them very badly. With this beat, worlds have just recognized Pakistan more than India's role. So India even lost its partner as Iran. They make a Chabahar port, and but now India's nowhere is there because it's just a diplomatic failure of India, and India is nowhere there. That's disaster for them. But for Pakistan evolved very dynamically. In from last 12 months, Pakistan have established itself at international level. That's very good for Pakistan, and the Vishwa Guru role of India just become a dream for them and nothing more than that. With this, their delusional prime minister and their delusional policies, they are not going to make any kind of positive progress in diplomatic world. That's very unfortunate for them.